have debt? Maybe you have wealth that you haven't tapped into. Members First Federal Credit Union is sponsoring this segment to share how you can use your home equity to help pay down and consolidate debt. Michelle Maurer joins me. Now, sure, we're at the end of January, but let's talk about still New Year's resolutions, because a top resolution every year is money related. It can be pay down debt and perhaps you accumulated it over the holidays. So how is Members First able to help with that?
Sure. Members First has multiple different options that can help people with debt. A few of those options include refinancing a loan that may have a high interest rate. You can consolidate credit card debt by using a Visa balance transfer, or you can use the equity in your home to consolidate your debt.
Okay, let's talk more about that last point. So home equity, what does it mean, and how can you use your home equity to consolidate your debt?
Sure. So if you're not familiar with what equity is, it's the difference in what you owe in your mortgage and what your home is currently worth. So you're able to take the equity in your home and use a home equity line of credit as collateral to finance the loan.
Break it down for us again, how somebody can figure out how much equity they have in their home, because it is really simple. It just sounds overwhelming.
Yeah, it is really simple. So you take what you owe in your mortgage and subtract the worth of your home, and you'll get your equity. So for example, if your home is worth $200,000 and you owe $50,000 on your mortgage, then you would have $150,000 worth of equity. And the nice thing is, every single month when you make your mortgage payment, you accumulate a little bit more equity.
Yeah, it's great. Home ownership is great. But then how do you use a home equity loan or line of credit for debt consolidation? Like, what do you then do?
Sure. So if you have multiple different payments that you're paying every single month, which can be overwhelming, you can take a home equity line of credit and you can consolidate all of those payments into one single loan payment. The great thing is you can usually possibly save on interest as well. We have a lot of competitive offers right now. We have our home equity line of credit has an introductory rate of 1.99% APR for the first 6 months, which is extremely low.
It's interesting to talk about this because we've talked about home equity many times on the show, but it's more for doing a project in your house or something. You don't typically think about it as helping with your debt.
Yeah, and people forget that you can actually use the home equity to consolidate debt. They usually focus on the home projects, adding a pool to the home, replacing your roof, but the sky is the limit with this type of loan. We've had people use it for medical bills or to pay for their college education. And when we were here in the fall, we spoke to you guys about a member that used their home equity line of credit for the adoption of their child, which is awesome.
That's incredible. Who knew you could do that? Wow. So if a viewer is ready to tackle debt, they want to use their equity, how can they apply for a loan? Or if they're not a member of Members First, how do they join?
Sure. So you can actually apply for the loan on our website at www.members1st.org. If you have additional questions or you just want a personalized experience, we would love to see you at one of our 60 local branches. So please come and see us.
Yeah. They really like you to go visit in person. They're still opening branches. It's different from the way the rest of the world is working. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle. Great to have you here on the show with us. As we go to break, we do want to thank Members First for sponsoring the previous segment. We'll be right back.